You're watching the Hong Kong Racing Show. Andrew Brown and Alex Evers with you. Great show coming up. We'll be joined shortly by jockey Ellis Wong, and actually we'll be joined as well by his boss, Caspar Fownes. Ellis, of course, has been riding sensationally of late, so it's going to be great to have a chat with him. We will, of course, look forward to Sha Tin this weekend and try and find you a winner or two. But first, as I bring in you, Alex, there was a fall at Happy Valley on Wednesday. Thankfully, as we record this, it seems that all the jockeys involved are mostly okay.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's okay. Everyone's gonna get away. Lyle looked like he has a fractured ankle and a fractured wrist, but saw some photos from his wife with him and the baby in the hospital, and he looks to be in good spirits. Haven't got a chance to talk to him yet, but just wishing everyone the best and to get through this. It's been kind of a tough season with the falls. We've had a bunch of them and in spurts, but
Yeah.
that is racing, and we press on, and we're so close to the end here, Brownie. I'm sure the guys are looking forward to getting that break at the end of the season here.
Oh, yeah, aren't we all? And I think Jerry Chow, Carice Teaton, they both seem to be okay. Karis riding this weekend back at Sha Tin as well, which is great news. And before we look forward, Alex, we should just look back quickly too. That was that Group 3 doubleheader last weekend. And I'll tell you what, it was really great to see Keegan DeMello get the job done on co-partner Prance, the Francis Loy trainee in the Premier Cup. And then, of course, the gun, Brenton Avdulla aboard Beauty Joy for trainer Tony Cruz in the Premier Plate. But two fantastic races, the last group races of the season.
Yeah, and not necessarily shocking results, but good prices, and one of the many reasons why to play Hong Kong racing. Right there, get one pinches on the lead at 20 something to 1. Beauty Joy with the great form of Golden 60 and Voyage Bubble, he pinches it at 12 to 1. Good prices.
Yeah, fantastic prices. Well, I can see Ellis is in the green room. Really looking forward to having a chat. Should we get over to him?
Yeah, let's bring it over to Ellis.
Well, Ellis Wong is one of the hottest jockeys in Hong Kong at the moment. He's ridden at least one winner in 5 of the last 6 cards he's contested. He's also had 2 recent doubles, including his first ever double at Sha Tin 2 weeks ago. And Ellis, as we welcome you to the show, what did that mean to you to capture your first Sha Tin double?
Yeah, I feel good and very happy to can win for both and can the last 2 winner can up the grade to Cam 5 now.
Yeah, right. And I tell you what, your first winner of that double was on a horse called Aerovolanic for Pierre Ung, the first starter, and he really exploded when he saw daylight. I bet you're looking forward to jumping back on his back again sometime soon.
Yeah, he will race maybe next week, and he's still in class 4, and he was really professional potential horse. Charles really well always. I ride him Charles last time in Chongva, and he do everything right, and the action everything is really beautiful, and yeah, actually confident on him last time. I hope he can win one more winner next week.
Great. Well, that's one for us to keep an eye on. And you mentioned there, of course, Joy of Spring, who sealed that Sha Tin double for you. Of course, is for your boss, trainer Caspar Fownes, the trainer you're apprentice to. How important has Caspar been to your success in Hong Kong over the last couple of years, Ellis?
He's very important for me. He's my master. My boss. He give me a lot of opportunity, and he teach me all the time, and he always um teach me be patient in the race. And Casper horse always boss horse always not leading horse and need to ride for patient and let the horse travel and relax, and the horse will be give me everything at the last. So learn a lot of things for him, and he work really hard and make me work really hard. I'm so fans for him.
Is Casper is the funniest human being that I've ever met in my entire life. Is he fun to work with around the barn?
Yeah, he's always funny. So um, so happy, always very happy.
And Ellis has just taken the phone over to his boss, Caspar Fownes. Caspar, tell us about Ellis, and he's just lost 2 pounds on his claim as well. Things are going great for the kid, aren't they?
Yeah, after a slow start, he's really got going really well. Keeps improving, riding extremely well the last few months. Been a lot more patient on horses, and his tactics have improved a lot. He's good from the front, he's good from midfield, and also good at riding a horse from off the speed. So he's there now, and I'm sure his claim will still continue to be well utilized, going from 7 to 5. He's a good kid. He's worked hard, and he keeps improving. So he's a chance to become quite a nice jockey in the future for Hong Kong.
And it looks like you're going to have a little bit of competition with your fellow trainers. I see this weekend at Sha Tin, he's got 9 rides, I think, for 6 different trainers now.
Yeah, it's good. No, people are hopping on now, and he's getting good support. So it's important once you get to 5 pounds that you can start to knock a couple of winners in, and then it's pretty easy after that. You can continue to get good support and ride your claim out, hopefully.
That's great. Well, Caspar, thank you very much for lending him to us for 10 minutes for a chat. It's been great to hear how he's been going, and he's got a lot to look forward to.
Okay, thanks so much. Have a nice day, guys.
So, Ellis, you commenced your overseas training in Adelaide, and for our audience here in North America, that's the biggest city in the state of South Australia. You had terrific success there, 88 winners over the 2 and a bit years you were there. Since returning home to Hong Kong, how much more competitive is the racing in Hong Kong compared to Adelaide?
Yeah, so different when I come back. The pace in Hong Kong quite quicker, and jockey wide really competitive and wide really tight. And I spend a lot of time to understand what Hong Kong racing and start to know the pace in Hong Kong the race.
Now, Ellis, I know those Aussies eat a lot of funny food down there, things like Vegemite on their toast and meat pies and sausage rolls and all that kind of stuff. Did you get into any Australian delicacies, or what were your favourite foods down there?
I like eat chocolate in Adelaide, and I like it from the trainer. There the trainer Gary Sell make the BBQ steak for me. I love that. I still remember he make very good.
You can't go wrong with an Aussie barbecue. I'm missing it. We'll get you an Aussie barbecue when you're there for the Everest, Alex, for
Oh,
Cayenne Rising later this
a
year.
full Aussie experience. I need the full Aussie experience.
For sure. Go
Now,
on, Alex.
now I know that the season's coming to an end here in a couple of weeks, and I'm sure you're probably wanting to continue the way you've been riding so well. But do you have any plans for the off season?
um, in the plan now, I want now might go to France to get some experience in the farms. I see what happened in there and learn something from there.
You've got a fantastic book of rides this weekend at Sha Tin for 6 different trainers as well. And Charming Steed, you won on him two back. Were there any excuses last out?
Uh, last time, um, I think he might little bit sore last stop. But we in a good position and travel good for me. Then in the last check, he just doesn't really try. I think something happened, but he have a long back. But that day he dropped 14. I think have a good challenge for us, and I hope he can get the good position and travel relax for me. He dropped 14 on Saturday.
And some of your other rides, you've got Team Happy, King Oberon, Family Jewel, SJ Turbulin, Magic Control and Charming Steed, we've mentioned, Golden Luck, Ariel. It's been a few months since you've ridden him for David Hayes, but you had some success on him and you've got a good rec on him, and Sugar Sugar. So out of all of your rides this weekend, who are you most excited about riding?
Maybe family time. I really like this horse, and I hope I think 2000 he never win in top 2000, but I think he was good in 2000. He win field time on 1600 meter, but I think class 3 is no problem for him, and I hope he will he will good, and he charged really well last week.
Great. Okay, so that's Family Jewel, is it, in race 3, who won 3 back with the Magic Man, Joe Morera, on board. So you take over from Huey on number 3, Family Jewel in race 3. Well, Ellis, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on all the fantastic success that you've been having. I know you had 23 winners last year. You're sitting on 20 winners for the season so far. How much do you want to get that 4 more winners in the next few weeks so that you go one better than last year?
Uh, I hope get more if I can. I hope for last year the record maybe 34, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to surpass that, and I tell you what, you could even do it this weekend. You've got a terrific book of rides. It might be your first treble, your first 3-timer. Who knows? But we wish you all the very best, and thank you so much for joining us on the show. We'll follow the rest of the season with a lot of interest.
Thank you.
Really great to catch up with Ellis there. Alex, what a nice young kid.
Yeah, super nice young kid, and he's also improved so much from this season to last season, and it's wonderful to see guys constantly improving. And it looks like he's going to go work on himself over the summer and do some horsemanship work, and always trying to get better. And that's the goal of life, not just in racing, but for everybody. So lovely to talk to him. I'm so happy for him, happy for Caspar, and we'll see what he does over the off season and into next year. But he's got a chance.
And I genuinely think he's got a terrific book of rides this weekend. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a winner or 2 or 3, as we kind of joked. But anyway, let's look at the feature race at Sha Tin this weekend. And it's the Class 1 sprint over the 1,000 metres, around 5 furlongs on the turf. The Pierce Memorial Challenge Cup, a handicap featuring none other than the only horse to have beaten Ka Ying Rising. I'm talking about Wunderbar, of course. He's number 2 in the field, and he's looking to make it back-to-back wins. Just going back to number 1, that's Magic Control. Speaking of Ellis Wong, he's riding the big one. Actually beat Wunderbar the last time they clashed over the 1,000 metres back in November. Beauty Waves coming out of the Sha Tin Vase last out, where he was well beaten, was 10th behind Ka Ying Rising in the Chairman's Sprint Prize before that too. Horsepower, an interesting runner. Great name. There's got to be other horses over the years called Horsepower, surely. But really good name. Zach Purton sticks solid there after winning aboard the Frankie Law Trainee 2-back. Red Elegance strung a couple of Class 3s together recently. This is a bit of a step up. The speed map there on your screen shows Wunderbar might be posted 3 wide. And Stellar Express takes up the lead. Alex, great race. Who do you like?
For Magic Control, he's now cutting back away from the 1,200 meters, and he's cutting away from Ka Ying Rising, which I think that's a absolute massive for him. And he's had so much success this season, as we've covered, over the 1,000 meters and getting the weight break and drawing closer to the fence side. That's just the reasons that I like him a little bit more than Wunderbar here. But I do like Magic Control over Wunderbar, and I'm going to go with Aurora Lady to sneak in there for third. What about you, Brownie?
Loved the way Wunderbar last out. I think he's back to his best. I think they can get another W for the big W here at Sha Tin on, I should point out too, we're 24 hours earlier with our racing this weekend. It's Friday night, early hours of Saturday morning, North American time, a Saturday afternoon card at Sha Tin. So Wunderbar for me on top, Magic Control. So same top 2 with Alex and I, just different order. And I'm going to throw in Horsepower for third with Zach Purton on board to round out my trifecta. Best bet, well, Alex, I'm a bit of a sucker for our guests when they come on, but I really do like one of his rides in the race 2, King Oberon, who was unlucky when second at his first attempt in Class 5 company last out. Draws really well, looks a progressive horse. Now, Alex, before we go, speaking of Zach Purton, it's been a big week of news for Zach Purton. Firstly, we need to congratulate him. He's a good friend of the show on the announcement that he's to be inducted into the Australian Racing Hall of Fame later this year. Quite the honour, and very well deserved as well, of course. But fantastic news for Zach, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. He's had such a good year, such a great career in Hong Kong, and it's absolutely deserved. I don't know about the next thing you're going to talk about, Brownie. I don't know about his potential rap career. What do you
Yeah.
got going there?
So definitely congratulations on the induction into the Australian Hall of Fame. But I'm really not sure if we should be congratulating Zach on this performance. But let us know what you think. Take a look at this.
大展宏图，搬来翻在办公室，哎，大展宏图，关公都点头。有料，鸿运不能总是当头，因为当老，他说要玩就要玩得大，玩得大点。贼船越大，老甩坐得下，养下宠物，得罪小人没关系，得罪君主看不起。
Yes, that is Hong Kong's greatest ever jockey, Zach Purton, as what would you call it, Alex? A backup rapper?
Like a dancing cameo, maybe. This is probably too much for your Australian self. But there's a band called the Mighty Mighty Bosstones, and they had a guy who just danced in the background. It was kind of similar to that, a little bit of dancing. Is he gonna do this when he wins races now though? That's what I want. Like the Frankie the Arrow. Is Zach just gonna do this to the camera?
We might need to get Zach on to explain.
We got to get him on. We got to get him on. Not only is he just a fun guy to talk to, but that was too funny. But you love to see it. Like, hey, anytime we can cross over racing into other audiences and get people involved and get people to the race course and introduce them to the personalities, jokes aside, right? It's the most wonderful thing. And I think the sport needs to do anything it can to bring in people from around the world. Because once you get in, it's such a wonderful sport, and it's an amazing, the bond between human and animal and everything that plays out on the race course. So we love it.
No, absolutely. Well, it gave me a laugh anyway, and that's the important thing. Well, that's the show. Have we got anything else you want to talk about before we finish up another episode, Alex?
No, the Twilight Racing's killing me because I've been trying to stay up to watch it, and I'm dead the rest of the weekend. But we're getting close, Brownie. We've made. I think we were talking about before the show. We've made it longer than any NFL season. We've made it longer than Justify's career. We're getting close to the end of the first season, but 40-something episodes? I'm impressed. I'm very proud and very happy to do this with you. It's been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying doing it with you as well, and I certainly enjoyed all the fans that we've managed to attract along the way. Thank you for your support, everybody watching, and all your comments and everything else to keep this show going. And as a special treat, because we know you must have enjoyed that little snippet of Zach Purton, why don't we play a little bit more of that video as we finish the show? But that's it for this week, and we'll see you next week on the Hong Kong Racing Show. Thanks, Alex.
别墅里面唱 K， 水池里面饮龙鱼。我送阿硕茶具，他研磨下笔，直接给我4个字帅。大展宏图，大事亲手提笔字。大展宏图，搬来翻在办公室。哎，大展宏图，关公都点头。有料，鸿运不能总是当头，因为。